This is your spiritual connection, ourplanetlife.org, broadcasting from Dallas, Fort Worth, Texas. Hello and welcome to DFW Business Hour. I'm Art Garcia, your host for this segment of DFW Business Hour on ourplanetlive.org. And today we have Manuel Villareal, personal injury and risk management consultant with VISDFW.com. Manuel, hello and welcome to DFW Business Hour. And I know everybody calls you Manny, right?
Yeah, well, pretty much. It's a lot easier for people to just call me Manny.
Yeah. Okay. Well, Manny, tell us a little bit about yourself, a personal injury consultant.
All right. Well, basically what I do is there's a group of people out there that want to handle things on their own. You know, they change their oil, they do their own landscape work, they fix their houses. There's more and more trend of people who want of do-it-yourselfers. So what I do is I provide the information and the tools that people need who are involved in injury claims. So if you're involved in an injury claim and you're not at fault, but want to maximize your recovery and settling that claim, I work with those people as my clients to help them and provide all the information they need to be able to do that.
I was going to ask you, when you have home insurance, is that different from what you do?
Yes, home insurance is a structural policy. It really it covers like your studio, something that's made of brick and mortar. The policies that I deal with are liability policies, like auto liability policies, homeowner liability policies, commercial property liability policies. Those have to do with people being on those properties or in those vehicles that get injured, and not having to do with the structure of an office or a building.
You own your own business, is that correct?
Yes, I do.
And where are you located at?
Well, our business is focused and centered in Plano, Texas, and a beautiful community of Plano. We love it.
I was going to ask you, if people will need to get a hold of you, how would they go about, say, a phone number, website?
Sure. Our phone number is 817-851-7166. That's phone number, and I answer that 24/7. And our website is VISDFW.com, and that's where you'll find information on the services that we provide to the general public and to commercial clients.
You also have a Twitter account, don't you?
I do. I do.
I saw that.
Yeah. And it's interesting. Tweeting and using Twitter is a new thing, and I'm learning to get used to it.
So what do you do for people as a claims consultant? Why should I go to you instead of the other guy? How's customer service at your end?
Well, customer service is I'm available 24/7.
Okay.
And the second thing is that if you go to somebody else, for example, traditionally people go to a personal injury attorney. The personal injury attorney himself or herself is going to take 33 to 40% of your settlement.
Ouch.
So if you were to get a $10,000 settlement, that attorney will take 33 to 40% of what's left over after the medical bills. And working with me, the most I'll ever charge any client is a maximal of the fees can't add up to more than 20%. So even though I charge hourly or a flat rate fee, it'll never exceed 20% of the value of the claim.
So you're not an attorney?
Oh, no.
No, okay.
No, I'm not. But, you know, attorneys and I focus our attentions on the same things. Risk, exposure, liability, and negligence. I've spent countless hours on the phone battling against attorneys in negotiating and settling bodily injury claims for, most of the last 20 years.
Based on your experience, are personal injury attorneys needed as often as they are used?
No, they're really not, because most of the injuries that we deal with in, for example, automobile accidents are what are called soft tissue injuries. There's no damage to the structure of the body, broken bones or dislocated bones or anything like that. It's just sprains and strains and ache and pain, and but they're called soft tissue injuries. So most of those claims really don't need a personal injury attorney.
So it'd be better to come see you instead, and
It would be by far more advantageous for anyone to come and visit with me and talk to me. I provide free consultation work to investigate and look at what they're dealing with. And if you just look at the math, if I can't cost more than 20% of any claim, and an attorney's going to take 33 to 40%, you're already that much further ahead using my services.
well, tell us a little bit more about the services that you provide to businesses.
Well, for the commercial side of our business, we focus on dealing with companies who want to protect themselves from injury claims and injury lawsuits. I would say over 95% of the businesses that exist here in the Dallas-Fort Worth area have conditions or defects on them that will directly and immediately cause someone to get injured. And when that happens, then that owner-operator of that property is usually found to have been negligent. And if you're found negligent in Texas, then the party that was injured has the right to recover their medical bills, and they usually are paid some degree of money for the pain and suffering, the inconvenience of what happened.
Okay. Also, there are only two people who can do this: an experienced property and casualty adjuster, and then attorney. Can you tell us the difference between both?
Right. When you're dealing with somebody getting injured on your property, there are two people: a very experienced property and casualty adjuster and an attorney. In that situation, do you really want an attorney involved if someone got injured on your property? Probably not, because in those situations, the attorney is going to be coming after you to try to get money, not to defend you and protect you. With us, we are very proactive. We want to make sure your property is what the Texas Supreme Court states, and the laws here in Texas state need to be reasonably safe. If we can work with our clients to get their properties to be reasonably safe, then they won't be found to likely be found to be negligent, and therefore those claims can usually be just not paid because there's no fault on behalf of the client.
We were discussing earlier, like if I was to have a party and I did a structure just temporarily and it crashes and people get injured and then there's a lawsuit involved, would it be better to talk to you than go ahead and talk to an attorney?
It would be more financially rewarding and helpful to an individual to talk to me. Again, because an attorney is going to take 33 to 40% of whatever settlement comes out. And our model, the model that we use in our commercial and and dealing with our property, personal injury clients, is that we'll never cost more than 20%. Now, we do not charge a percentage. We only charge a flat rate fee or an hourly fee for handling all our injury claims to be compliant with all the laws in the state of Texas.
Very interesting, Manny. I didn't know about this property and casualty insurance. It's very benefiting for a person to know about these services.
Oh, absolutely. You'll never know when you find yourself in a situation that you or someone you care about or someone that you know gets injured. And most of the times, it's not their fault. And I've worked for insurance companies, and I know, having worked for an insurance company as an adjuster, our job is to settle that claim for the least amount of possible dollars and cents. And sometimes that will put you as an injured person on the short end of the deal.
Well, don't all companies have someone who can do what you do?
No, actually, most companies aren't structured to have somebody do what I do on the commercial side. Most companies just issue a policy, and then when someone gets hurt, they deal with somebody getting hurt. We work with our commercial clients to make sure that if people do get hurt and when they get hurt on your property, it's not your fault.
What makes your services more affordable?
I think what makes our services more affordable is the model in which we base it on. Our model that we base it on is make sure that our client always winds up with more money than we do. We cannot wind up with more money than our clients. It's built so that our client walks away with the best settlement, the most amount of money they can get for their claim. Also,
so you can meet with a client anywhere. If they call and say, I need to talk to you, you can set up an appointment right away. And
absolutely. If you just give us a call at 851-7166. We're open 24/7, and we'll gladly meet with you and visit with you and consult with you over the phone, email, text, however you want to do it. We're there to serve.
Great. Also, once again, could you, you're also on Facebook, you told us earlier. Could you repeat that again so people can check it out?
Actually, if you go to our website, visdfw.com, it refers to our Facebook location. But yes, we are on Facebook, and we do enjoy communicating with the people on our Facebook, the events that are happening in our community that affect our families and the members of our community, to keep them safe and keep them from any harm.
Okay, great. Well, we thank you for coming by DFW Business Hour from your busy schedule and talking to us.
Well, I appreciate you having me this morning. It's a privilege to come and visit with you, and our company does have a blog, and if you'd like to visit our blog and pick up information that you can use in everyday life and learning and understanding insurance, you're more than welcome to visit. And that information is also on our company website, and you'll find very helpful information in there that you can use under any circumstances and addressing a host of questions having to do with insurance.
On top of that, you're also available, like we were discussing earlier, 24/7.
I'm available 24/7.
And you're not based in Atlanta or Georgia, you're based in Dallas,
Oh,
Fort Worth.
no, absolutely. We're a local company, and we're here in the Dallas area, and we service the Dallas area.
So you don't service outside the Dallas-Fort Worth area, or could
Yeah,
you?
well, we do service the Dallas-Fort Worth area. It's just that, right now, most of the clients that we get are in the surrounding immediate Dallas area.
Okay, great. Well, once again, we thank you, everybody, for joining us for DFW Business Hour. Be sure to check out the program later on during the day on demand, and see the interesting topic that we talked today with Manuel Villareal. Be sure to give him a call if you have any problems as far as property or casualty of any kind, and he can answer all those questions for you. We already gave you his information, and we're going to pass it on there on the screen so you can check out his phone number, his website, and where you can get a hold of Manny. And thank you, and have a great and blessed day.